Alright guys, welcome back to the video. So today we have Wild Zone 8 Shiny Tutorial. So in this area we have Krokorok, Sandile, Gible, Drillbur, Machop, Numel, and Alpha Camerupt that you can't see here for whatever reason. So we're gonna go through all the methods of shiny hunting in this Wild Zone area. There's no real one size fits all in this area. As you see here, these fast travel, it kind of works, but also not really. So, but what I mean by that is, we're gonna put a pin down here, place a pin. And we're going to go 50 meters. I'm going to show you how much 50 meters is. So here we go. Here is, let's see. 50 is about right here. So 50 is about just like about half the area. I'm just like slightly over or slightly under. But it also like, goes over here. 50 won't encapsulate over here. But also not too far. Like the camera up won't spawn in from that. Unfortunately, it won't spawn in. And then over here, whatever is, Jesus, that's kind of... Whatever is over here. You're not shiny. Get the fuck away from me. But yeah, whatever is here will spawn in from the fast travel method. If not, you're kind of just out of luck. So we ignore the Camerupts. Pretty much everything in this zone will spawn in or has a chance to spawn in. Every Pokemon here that these things has a chance to be a Gible or a Drillbur. Now you could theoretically get all Gibles, but it's unlikely to happen. It's more likely to get Drillbur and like. More likely than not, you're probably not going to get a Gible spawns in. Okay, so one of the first methods we'll go over is just running in. You run over here, and obviously we got caught by Pokemon. But if you don't, you can make it to about the halfway point without getting caught by Pokemon. You can just fast travel out like this. They tug their side off us. And there we go. That's all you have to do. And it'll respawn everything in the area. It'll spawn everything in the area if you go over here. Right? Go over here. We're about in the middle. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Here's the middle. The middle goes about 40 meters. 40 meters wide is about like the area. 42. And that's pretty much where it'll stay at the whole time. And then by doing that, you go to the middle. You spawn it like you spawn the Pokemon in. And then you fast travel out. And if you do that, you will just eventually spawn all the Pokemon. Now, obviously, that's not exactly possible when there's a Pokemon targeting you every time you go through it. Yep, there we go. Someone saw us. Now, another method you can do is you can just do this instead. You can run outside the area. It will reach all the Pokemon eventually. It'll reach them all eventually. Now, obviously, this is slower just because the other one you just run straight through in the line. This one, you're running around the area, but there's no danger Pokemon. No one's targeting you. So, it's really however you decide to do it. Obviously, this one can be done one-handed. You just press L like every few seconds or so. And you'll keep running against the wall. And then, you can just keep doing that while you, I don't know, fuck off. I don't know, do something else. That's how you can do it. While the other one's more like you have to pay a bit more attention just because like Pokemon will be targeting you, then you can't fast travel out, and you can't do this and that, or whatever. I guess you just run straight through, which is probably faster anyways. But I just want to throw it out there. This is another method out there. But unfortunately here, there's no bench method. There's no bench method. If you go through here, you walk around. We have these table things, but there's no bench for whatever reason. I don't know. What's up with that, Pokemon? What's up with that? Where's the no benches? Now, there was a bench. It will be better just because it encapsulates more of the area within the area, but there's no bench. The most you can do is just like run through, do this, and fast travel. Now there's fast travel and there's method. Now if you want to go for Camerupt, you will want to do the running through. But if you don't really care for Camerupt shiny, because you can still get a normal shiny from over here, you can still get that from just doing that. But you can just do this. All you have to do is just run straight through. He's not gonna attack us, or if he does, it's not gonna kill us. And there you go. That's all you have to do. It's not terrible. It's not great. Fast travel is still pretty good though. Just because fast travel, you can't get every Pokemon within the area. You can do it. It's not at least every Pokemon that shows up on the, I don't know, the 6 Pokemon show up here. I don't know what to say, how you would describe it, but it will show up. The only one's maybe Crocodile, maybe not. I'm not too sure exactly where in the area he spawns. They're moving the whole time, so there's no real way for me to like track it down when I spawn in from fast travel. But if you do this, you get all the Pokemon that are in the area. Shiny Gible is gonna be the hardest. You kind of want to isolate the dug holes, so you're only shunning anything at them and not like Numels, Machops. You don't want to. Oh, okay. And there's a shiny Numel. Okay, let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. There's a shiny Numel. There we go. Let's go, dog. Let's go. Okay, well, we got shiny Shummel there. Shummel? Shummel? What do you call him? Numel. We got shiny Numel there. And yeah. So that's proof that you can't get pretty much any. I don't believe you're in a 50-meter radius, but I think those change with every spawn. I think these decals do change with every spawn. You don't actually have to walk over the decals to see if they're shiny or not. They will sparkle just a little bit before you run over them. So like here, you would see this sparkle already. But also, what you can get a little more range on this is by just go inside the area. You put more range by just going inside. So here we're gonna test it out right now. That respawned really fast. But basically, you know, you have 30, 40, 50. 50 goes up to here. Take a mark on that. So we have the marker for 50 over there. We have the marker 50. You know exactly. See 50 there from the fast travel spawn area. But if we go inside, we get a total of 10 meters extra. On a whole extra 10 meters just by doing this. Pokemon won't target you at all. I mean, if you find an alpha number, maybe he'll target you, but they won't target you at all. You get a whole extra 10 meters just by doing nothing. All you have to like is one-handed as well, so you can. Is that another shiny? That's another shiny, isn't it? That is another shiny. Fuck me. Okay, crazy video. Crazy video. Okay, so let's just, you know, start that over again. So by doing this, by this method, you know, you one-handed, you go into here, you get a whole extra 10 meters. By 10 extra 10 meters, you could have another dig hole, and you have another Pokemon spawn in or whatever. But it's pretty helpful. And all you're doing is just spawning into the spawn area, Wild Zone 8 from Fast Travel. You press Y, you press A, you press plus, and you press double A. That's all you have to do. By pressing double A, I mean you press A twice. I don't know if that's clear or not. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing, and you get a whole extra 10 meters of space. This changes from Wild Zone to Wild Zone. So some you don't even have to press Y, so it gives you less distance or this and that. But it lets you do it does let you do it on automated. I don't know why I started there. I don't know. But yeah, by doing this, it does give you a whole extra 10 meters of space. Gible might show up here and there. I got really lucky with Gible. He was my second shiny in this whole area. But Choke and Numble were like my third and fourth shiny in this area. So I got really lucky. But Gible is more like you kind of want to target Gible alone. So you want to kill everything above the world, on the overworld, sorry. And you want to have only the dig holes left, and then you want to start like spawning in, like fast traveling or doing this and that. If you also do that, like if you kill everything, it just makes it a lot easier to just run through and fast travel, because no Pokemon's going to target you if they're they're not seeing you, they're not targeting you. So yeah, if you kill everything, it does make it a lot easier to just you know, walk through to the middle and then, you know, fast travel out. It does make it a lot easier. I got it as the pinpoint, but it's whatever. But something you can also do is like if you've like kill Pokemon around. If you kill Pokemon around, you can like do a double Y, and camera will spawn in, and you can travel out. If you want to try that, you can do that, but it is a bit more risky with like a time-wise, just because some Pokemon might target you, this and that. But it will spawn in if you do that. You know, get into the wall area, then press double Y, and it will spawn in. Okay, another shiny. I'm just waiting for them to spawn back in, the Krookoroks, but we got another shiny Numble. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. There they are. They're spawned back in. Okay, now we can make sure. Okay, my face cam's off for this. My face cam was off for that, but we got another shiny Numble for that. And now we're gonna check where exactly Krookorock spawn is in. Okay, so I believe we saw him on the left over there. Someone left. We saw the area they come in. Like first. Okay, and a shiny Sandile. So it clearly does work because you got a shiny Sandile, unless that was just pure luck. But we got a shiny Sandile for that. Get the fuck out of the way. No one invited you. Nope, that's the wrong one, my bad. And there we go. We got a shiny Sandile again. Okay, so clearly that works for Krookorock as well. Just because, unless that was just pure luck. That's just pure luck. I was just doing that the whole time. While I was just waiting for the Krookorock to spawn back in. I was just doing this over and over again. And we got 2 shinies from that. 2 shinies. The deluxe dots here are pretty good. Dots here seem to be pretty good. I've been kind of strong today. I've been trying to catch a shiny Charmander, and I was in the Wild Zone area for in Wild Zone 20 for like about 2 hours, and I got 1 shiny from that. And here he's got 3 shinies in like 20 minutes. This is crazy. It's crazy. So we'll see. I think this method is the best one. Just pressing double Y when you spawn in. I think Camerupt does the furthest thing back that he can't spawn in, so everything will be spawning in. At most, like, sometimes you will get like one crater that's like too far back that won't spawn in. But overall, I feel like this is the most time efficient way to do it. Obviously, you can go like slightly further, if you want, by doing like 3 or 4 of them. But I think doing 2 of them, the number won't catch on to you for whatever reason. I don't know, he's fucking blind or what. But as an alpha, it doesn't seem like he just catches on whatsoever. So I think this might be the best way to just encapsulate all the wild area Pokemon here. You know, you can all do this with one hand as well. You know, you press one over here, control over here. You just press Y, A, Y, Y, and then plus. And it seems to spawn everything in. I think camera up this furthest thing back. And so far, I've gotten 3 shinies from just doing this. I've gotten 3 shinies from just doing that. We got a Numel over here, shiny. A Machop over here, shiny. Another Numel over here, shiny. Oh no, sorry, 4 shinies. And a Sandile over here, shiny. So, I think it does work pretty well. I think the method does work pretty well. Obviously, you know, everybody has their own method. But I think this method is the best one for Wild Zone 8. Alright, so that's me for the video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subs. That really help out. And peace. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. I ended the video and there's a fucking shiny Gible right here. There's a shiny Gible and I have no box space. What the fuck? Oh no, that's my shiny Gible. That's my shiny... That's my shiny Gible, dude. What the fuck? He is so slow. I thought he was one of the wild Pokemon. Like, look at him. He's so far behind. I thought that was one of the wild Pokemon. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'll put that in at the end. I'll put that in at the end.